What does a cloud engineer actually do? I've been working as a cloud engineer for over 5 years now, and I want to give you the inside scoop of the day-to-day tasks of a cloud engineer. If you are here, it's probably because you are thinking about pursuing a career in the cloud, and I'm here to tell you, it is one of the best and most profitable tech roles you can get into. Let me explain why. The demand for cloud solutions doesn't stop growing, which makes cloud engineering one of the top tech jobs for the next decade. Cloud has allowed me to triple my income and secure a $200,000 role here in Australia. Let's break down what the cloud environment actually it is. Make sure to download my free cloud technology guide by clicking the link in the description. It's packed with a lot of practical insights to help you get started on the right foot. The cloud is a network of servers that store data and applications on the internet, spread across multiple locations around the world, rather than rely on individual computers or servers and hard drivers for each application. But this shift didn't happen overnight. One of the pioneers of modern computing and inventor of the term artificial intelligence, John McCarthy, had a vision long before the cloud even existed. Back in the 1960s, McCarthy believed that computing power could be delivered just like electricity or water, where users would only pay for what they used. Fast forward to today, and that's exactly what cloud providers like Microsoft Azure, AWS, and GCP offer. Businesses no longer need to maintain their own expensive data centers. Instead, they can rent computing power and storage on demand, scaling up or down as needed. For example, ChatGPT, Adobe, and even Facebook use Azure for their systems instead of manage their own costly data centers. This makes things faster, more efficient, and scalable while cutting costs. Cloud engineers bridge the gap between business needs and cloud platforms, helping companies build powerful infrastructures in the cloud. It is this shift that makes the cloud and the cloud engineer role so important. If Netflix or YouTube didn't use the cloud, loading a video like this would take much longer. But what does the daily routine of a cloud engineer looks like? Let's break it into two parts: projects and business as usual, usually known as keeping the lights on. First, projects. Here, we design and deploy. We work with different teams, DevOps, architects, project managers, understanding the business needs and showcasing solutions in the cloud. As a cloud engineer, you are the connector among all these people, the glue, or as we say in Portuguese, the cola that holds everything together. And that's why you don't need to be a genius for it. What you do need are strong social skills to communicate effectively, so you can understand and apply your expertise to help unblock them and drive progress. Second, business as usual, also known as a BAU. This is where many junior cloud engineers start. After deployment, our primary job is to keep the lights on, monitoring alerts, handling role-based access control requests, troubleshooting issues, and identifying outages. It's all part of the day-to-day in cloud engineering. And here's an interesting part about Microsoft Azure. Most companies have support agreements that allow you to hop on a call with a Microsoft engineer who will guide you through a solution in case you get stuck. The best part? You learn on the job. Even as a senior engineer, I usually join calls with Microsoft 2 to 3 times a month. Last year, I was making an interview and a CIO told me that a lot of candidates they would struggle during the interview process because they were given a specific interview question that would require them to troubleshoot an issue, or sometimes they didn't have all the information and they would try different ways to approach the problem, but they would forget that they could rely on Microsoft. Even because Microsoft, they have what we call a shared responsibility model. That means Azure platform is not only responsibility of the business that's using, as it's not only the responsibility of Microsoft, but to give you further insight into how Azure's support structure works, I will list the different support request levels Microsoft Azure offers. C. Minimal impact. This is for general issues. You simply open a request and within 10 hours, a support engineer will engage with you to explain the issue when you encounter something new and need expert advice. B. Moderate impact. This is for problems that you don't know how to solve, but aren't significantly affecting business operations. A. Critical impact. For critical situations such as production incidents, you can escalate the issue. A highly experienced engineer will join the call within 1 hour to help resolve the problem. Last year, I raised a ticket for some issues I was facing and 4 experts from different areas came to support me. Can you imagine how much I learned from a single support session? P1, highest priority. This is the most urgent support level, reserved for critical systems outage that impact business operations. When you raise a P1 issue, Microsoft prioritizes your case and mobilizes an entire team to resolve the problem. I've used P1 support a few times, and each experience was an incredible learning opportunity. And I believe, after all, to become a successful cloud engineer, you don't need to master everything, but you do need to master the fundamentals and have that humbleness and eagerness to learn. Once you have a solid foundation, career growth becomes much smoother as you learn on the job and sharpen your skills. That's why strong fundamentals matter. They pull you into real challenge instead of leaving you to struggle alone. Locking yourself in a room away from family and hobbies, trying to break through walls, it's frustrating. Learning the right way should be engaging, not painful. I hope you gain the skills to grow your career while enjoying more freedom, family time, and a better quality of life. And here's the best part. You are learning on someone else's dime. Some people see this as a shortcut, but in reality, companies, managers, team leaders, they value smart, proactive people. Your success directly contributes to the business success. The goal is for you to grow while helping the company thrive. At Cloud Academy, we focus exactly on that. Once you have a solid foundation, you will be equipped to tackle challenges confidently. Nobody starts as a senior cloud engineer. Every expert you admire becomes somewhere. So what really matters? Your mindset, your problem-solving abilities, your capacity to communicate and collaborate. We are paid to solve problems, and that's why at Cloud Academy, we don't just teach technical skills, we give you the mental edge needed to thrive. This isn't the kind of training you will find at universities, boot camps, or traditional programs. This is real-world cloud engineering that companies are desperate to implement. If you trust yourself, stay humble, and remain committed to learning, you will figure things out. And you will build a successful career in cloud engineering. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.